everybody, it's Jamie, and today I'm going to show you how to make a no-sew blanket scarf. Around this time of year, I feel like I'm always seeing these type of scarves in clothing stores, but they're selling them for like $50 a pop. Yeah, I don't need to be warm that badly. And I do see $15 versions of this at stores like Target, but the quality isn't always very good on the material, and the design really isn't always my style. So today I'm going to show you a super warm, super trendy, and super affordable DIY that will have you covered. Literally. Because it's a blanket scarf. Like I said. Let's do it, girl. Okay, here's what you'll need. Scissors, a fraying tool from tweezers to a safety pin to a seam ripper, and any sort of blanket material like fleece flannel. Now there's two different types of professional blanket scarves. One is 30 inches by 72 inches or 2 yards. So if you want that one, you would buy 2 square yards of fabric, cut it in half, and then that way you could actually have 2 scarves at your service when you're done. The other commonly sized blanket scarf is 55 inches squared, which is what I'll be doing today. And in order to achieve that, I bought 1 3/4 square yards of fabric. If you have any fabric just lying around the house that could act as a blanket scarf, definitely use that because it's free. The only requirement I have is that to make sure the material is double-sided, because that way when you're twisting and turning and tying your scarf, you'll be able to see the design on both sides. All right, it's time to scarf down another DIY. Step 1. The first step is to snip away the fabric selvage, aka the edge of the fabric that prevents it from unraveling. Use your scissors to cut away the selvage around all the desired sides of your blanket. Step 2. Now that the threads are exposed, it's time to create your blanket's fringe. Using any fraying tool you like, pull away the threads parallel to the blanket's edge. Repeat this process over and over and over again until your fringe is to your desired look. I think about 1/2 inch to 1 inch of fringe works best. Repeat this process no matter the length of fringe for every side of your blanket. And technically you're all done. How easy was that? Now believe it or not, this material is not going to fray anymore on its own, so it's actually machine washable. Now if you're a skeptic of that, or you did buy a material that ended up fraying, feel free to use fabric glue or sew at the corner seams or at the edge of your fringe. And now you're really all done. Since we have a little bit of time left, I'm going to show you 3 different ways to tie a blanket scarf. Each one that I'm showing you actually came from Gurl.com's website, so check out all 20 ideas in the information box below. Option 1, the neck warmer. Place your scarf around your neck and keep one side longer than the other. Wrap the long side around your neck and then pull it through your loop. Ta-da! A nice warm neck warmer at your service. Option 2, the cowgirl. Take your big scarf and fold it into a triangle like you would a bandana. Take your scarf and shape it into an X pattern behind your head. Slip your remaining blanket ends into your loop and there you go. A fun and fashionable way to stay warm. And 3, the blanket shawl. Hold your blanket between the inside of your elbow and the back of your shoulders. Finish up by tying the ends of your blanket in front of you. And now you've found an elegant way to stay warm. For the price of a few yards of fabric, you now have a one-of-a-kind, show-stopping conversation starter of a blanket scarf. Doesn't that just make you feel all warm and cuddly inside? Literally, because I'm wearing a blanket scarf. Like I said. What type of blanket scarf did you make? Hit me up on any of my social media or just let me know in the comments below. If you're in the mood to scarf down more scarf DIYs, click the video on your left to find out 3 different ways to make an infinity scarf just out of an old t-shirt. And if you need somewhere to hang all the scarves you're about to make, click the video on your right to DIY a gorgeous hanger organizer. We did it, girl. I'm Jamie and you're on Gurl.com.